Hey guys, what is up? It is Bib07 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. In this video, I'm going to be talking about this week's update, which is just a couple of patches and small things this week. Basically, in preparation for next week's release, I'm assuming, which is, of course, Solok. Really looking forward to that. It does, of course, not come out until Tuesday of that week, as Monday is a holiday. It's also a holiday in the US, which is usually not the way it works, because Jagex always has these random bank holidays, is what they call them, and then they just don't release an update on that Monday, and they push it till Tuesday. And a lot of people in the US usually don't have any idea. But this time it is, of course, Memorial Day this weekend in the US, and then Tuesday Solok will be coming out. And I have taken the day off work, and I'm going to be doing as much Solok as I can from release all day pretty much, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can at least get some kills. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be really hard, but who really knows? Either way, enough about that. More on that next week, of course. But you can see the first thing that came out today in this right here. I'm going to be doing some clues during this video pretty much because there's not a whole lot to show for this week, but they graphically updated the lodestones to make them look a little bit more in line with the updated graphics of the game nowadays compared to when lodestones originally came out. I don't think they were really in desperate need of a change, but these new ones look pretty nice. They all look similar to this. They basically have these spokes coming out of it and then like some runes on the ends of them, which I'm not sure if those actually mean anything or not, but it's pretty cool to see that they decided to change those. And I'm just like kind of wondering what else they're looking to graphically update in the near future. I'm hoping well, I mean, honestly, this place could use a bit of a rework. Nil hasn't, but it's not like it's a hugely popular area. But either way, just completed a clue there. That's pretty nice. But that's one of the things that I believe. Oh, my friend just got an orb. Nice. That's one of the things that they listed, I think, on the main page here. Yeah, they didn't really list a lot. They listed less than they usually tend to do on the front here of the update. But they have that, which is pretty cool. They have also made an update to Tears of Guthix. I'll go over a few more of these things when I get into the patch notes. The only other thing that they actually put on here is the removal of continuous 4-tick auto-attacking, or C4TAA, as I'm sure most of you know it by. They have finally decided to actually take some action and remove it, as it was something that they called a bug, although, depending on who you talk to, people will argue different points about that. But yeah, I don't really want to get into that too much. I didn't know how to do C4TAA. I don't know how to do regular 4TAA. I don't really want to get into the debate too much. But 4-tick auto-attacking is still possible to do. So that's kind of interesting that they decided to only remove continuous and not regular. Although I am not knowledgeable enough to know the difference really, although I know C4TAA is obviously gives you more damage. But yeah, they said they were going to do something about it before Solok. Here they have done so. I'm interested to see if that affects anything in terms of strategies at certain bosses, but I doubt it really will, because I think people will still just use regular 4TAA for whatever they used to use before. But yeah, either way, I'm going to get into the patch notes here quickly. Like I said, they have changed lodestones a bit with a couple of graphical changes, which is pretty cool. Just going to scroll down a little bit where they talk about the Tears of Guthix changes. They finally made Tears of Guthix a little bit less annoying by making it so that the I don't know what they're really called. The tiers, I guess. Is this the same clue? It is. Did I even dig for the scroll box? I didn't. Distracted here a little bit, I guess. But yeah, they made it so that the tiers won't move as much, which is nice, because those were really annoying to have to do. I used to do them on my Iron Man, so I do know the struggle. And Old School recently updated them, so it's a lot less clunky, and they will also stay in position for longer. So previously, when you clicked on a stream, it was hard to click off of for at least a couple seconds, and just it was really, really poorly done. So I'm sure they made it much better. I'm glad to see that. People have been wanting that for a while. Another thing that they finally added after talking about adding it for quite a long time now is the change to divination rifts, so that you can now choose which option you want to be your left click for the rift, which I think is really cool because it makes it so that you can just left click on it instead of having to right click and find the option. And the worst part about that was the option changes when the Guthixian cache is open for that day, or that hour rather, and that shifts the options around because there's another option for entering the cache. So if you're training divination regularly, that could sometimes be annoying, but now there's no need to even right click anymore. You can just do a nice little left click and you get yourself right to the option you want, which I think is great. They've also added a little item to the Elf City waterfall fishing place that will allow you to teleport there. So I guess you can buy that with the urchins. That's pretty cool. And you can now teleport to the Varrock GE by talking to a clerk at the Menaphos Bank, which I don't understand why, but that's a little change, a little interesting thing. It seemed kind of random out of nowhere to me, but yeah, that was one that I wanted to list off. But that's pretty much it for this week, so definitely nothing too big. The lodestones, of course, was pretty cool. But other than that, I mean, not much else changed in the game itself. A little bit of QOL stuff with the Divination Rifts and Tears of Guthix, but of course we are all waiting now for the big Solok release next week. Hope you guys are all excited. I know I am. Really can't wait for that boss to come out. And actually, I assume, although I haven't looked, there is a poll available now. Yes, there is, because they didn't, I don't think, at least, unless I didn't read over the front page enough, I don't think they released or said anything about this poll on the main page. No, not that I can see without reading it word for word. There's no like section that says poll in game. But yeah, I saw some posts on Reddit about it, so I'm going to go through it here and give my opinions and talk about what people voted for. Oh god, it looks like it's another one of these. Which of these Game Jam updates would you be eager for us to work on? More achievements. I do like, definitely alchemical onyx items. That needs to come as soon as possible. I definitely want that. Boss Viraga. Oh, ooh. That wouldn't really help me too much. Actually, no, it would. For practicing 1k plus in Rage P5s, that would be awesome. And just for people learning in general, I think that's great. Learning Duo Virago P4, or no, P5. It is 5 at Virago as well, yeah. That would be nice. I think that's great. I would like clan broadcasts. It's always confusing when people grats people and you don't know what the hell they're talking about. I'm not too keen on skilling achievements, to be honest with you. Cooking Guild increased functionality and mini quests. Nah, that doesn't sound super interesting. Player-owned house contracts. No, don't really like that much. Portable hunter swarms. Unleash its. No, don't like that either. Ripper demon pet. Don't see why, honestly, but I don't know. That one kind of sounds cool, maybe. Stocking shops to receive managing miscellanea style rewards. What? That confuses me a lot. This one sounds kind of cool. I think those are the 4 I'm going to go with. You can choose as many as you want, but the other ones are like kind of weird or vague. Like this one's especially portal. I don't understand what this one is, but I think number 1 for me definitely is the alchemical onyx items. The practice mode stages for Telos and Virago sounds really nice as well for learning, so hope those 2 get worked on the most for sure. Let's see, which of these smaller, so what was this first one? Game Jam. I don't know what that means, but smaller updates. Aquarium style perk system for safe cracking and thieving. I thought that was what was going to come out with safe cracking, so I really think that should be something they should add to it for sure. Elite Slayer creature, improved new yeah, their drop tables are pretty bad as is for the difficulty. Although the Slayer XP kind of evens that out, but I'd still think they should at least have a little bit of a better one. New monthly D&D to get items on the island. No, I don't. That sounds weird. Gameplay replacement for continuous 4-tick auto-attacking. I could care less about that, to be honest. Sure, an Iron Man guild sounds pretty cool. Iron Man, by the way. Halloween event / quest. I mean, they've been moving away from events and quests in general for holidays, so I can't see any point in them continuing with those. Definitely would like to see some new permanent high scores for boss times and stuff like that. That would be very nice. I am going on a raid in 10 minutes, so I need to do this a little bit quicker. So let's continue on. PVM hub and introduction to... definitely raise the max cash. Well, I mean, no. If they don't have a GE functionality, there's no point in the current way that things work, because spirit shards already have that functionality. Although not intentional, that is just the way it works. So I don't see the point in them adding them unless they are going to be usable in the GE to buy things over max cash. So that seems pointless to me. I don't see a need for a PVM hub. Reactivation of old Halloween events for Halloween. I don't see the point of that either. Sagas and... hold on a second. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a Discord call. Sagas and mini quests. Yes, they should definitely add mini quests to the quest list so you can quickly see what you have done. What? Wilderness death mechanic rework to make it less punishing? That is the stupidest thing I've ever read. Is that just to like... No, I really hope that nobody's voting for that. The wilderness is dead as it is. Nobody will PK at all if they make it less punishing, meaning you... I mean, that must mean you'll lose less items. Definitely not. More champion scrolls? That sounds cool to me. I'd like to do more of those. Although I haven't gone for them yet for Trim. I think that's cool. Dragonkin quest, whatever. Fremenic, whatever. I'm not interested in those quest lines too much. No. What are these? Medium-sized updates? Large updates? That one doesn't sound cool either. Raising summoning to 120. I would love to see all skills go to 120 eventually, so I'll vote for that. Even though maybe I don't think summoning is the thing that needs it the most. I'm fine with that. Yes, please rework accuracy and defense. Make it, please. Just please. Make it so there's no aura escape. Temple Knight quest, taking player to next rank. I like the Temple Knight series actually, so I would like to see another quest in that series. Where's Elemental Workshop 5? I want that quest more than any quest. Unified Activity Tracker. No. What? No. Vampire and Werewolf 6th Age quest. I thought that quest chain was done. I'd like to see it return though. Those are one of my favorite quests, honestly. Temple trekking in competition with vampires. I hate temple trekking. I've did it so much on my hardcore Iron Man. No, please God. Zenaris 6th Age quest? Nah. Well, I think they need to graphically rework Zenaris before they visit it with a quest. I don't even know what Zao Tak is, so I can't really justify myself voting for that. So yeah, these are the things I'm going to vote for. The only one that really stands out to me is the Wilderness and Death mechanic rework. That seems a bit ridiculous to me. I saw people complaining about something to do with the Max Guild on here, but I don't see that anywhere unless I'm blind and missed it. Maybe they removed it because people were raging, but either way, let's go ahead and vote, and we'll see what people voted for. Okay, Alchemical Onyx items is thankfully winning this. I'm surprised more people didn't vote for the boss practice mode. I feel like that's something a lot of people would get benefits from, but yeah, Clan Broadcast, obviously surprising amount of people voted for these two updates. Those didn't look too great to me. And then a lot of people voted for the shops rework too. The unstable resource dungeons obviously sounds cool, but yeah, glad to see Alchemical Onyx items are at the top of that because those really need to be introduced. Let's see, aquarium style perk system for okay, so that is 7%, which I thought would be higher, but actually that seems to be one of the higher ones, actually. So the highest one is the Elite Slayer Creature Improvement. I think that is definitely something they need to do. Let's see what else they got here. Halloween event / quest is pretty high, higher than I thought it would be. People don't really want the Iron Man Guild. Oh, wait. Did I definitely didn't see this option. Unless I'm completely blind. But that's stupid. That is I see why people were mad if that is an option, because Obviously, I'd like more functionality, but I can't see any reason to relocate it to the GE. Platinum, yeah, people did vote for that. I really still think they should have the GE functionality. All right, this one worked out a little bit different than I thought, but still, hopefully they do the perks and the Elite Slayer things. The max guild thing seems really weird to me, although I don't think I even saw it on an option unless I am literally just blind. But yep, platinum tokens. Let's see what else we got. A lot of people voted for the Dragon. Nobody wants Champions Challenge too. That's unfortunate. I thought that sounded pretty cool. Decent amount of people voting for summoning to 120. I'm sure a lot of them are on the same boat as me, as they just want pretty much all skills to go to 120 eventually. Thankfully, the accuracy and defense rework thing is at the top. I really think they need to address Aura Escape really, really badly. Temple Night Quest, a lot of people like that chain as well, and the vampires as well. More people voted for Zenaris than I was expecting, but yeah. Seems like most of the stuff I wanted is kind of going, but except for the Champions Challenge, got completely shafted. But either way, it sounds like a pretty cool couple updates. Again, the max guild thing seems really strange, but either way, I kind of am going to be rushing the end of this video because I do have to go do some raids and stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of this poll, what you voted for, as well as what you think of the little changes they added in this week's QOL updates, and I will see you guys later this week for a Clue Scroll Chronicles episode. Peace.